Good morning. It's a pleasure for me here to be in this webinar session. Okay, I send my greetings from Guayaquil, Ecuador, to all our audience, around the world, We have our friends in Peru, in other countries, and we are going to send our webinars to the rest of the world. There are people who follow us and they're really interested and feel engagement with us. Today we have a special guest. Probably you know her, probably you listen to her. She is OLENKA Villavicencio. It's a pleasure for me to introduce her a little bit more here. Okay, she's a NEFL teacher, but she has also an expertise in technology, So she will be introduce her background, and she will talk about it, Good morning, OLENKA. Thanks for coming.
Good morning, Andres. Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for your invitation. And I'm here to share with you some tech tools that we are going to use in collaborative way.
Sure, OLENKA. In this moment, I'm allowing you to use the slides, okay? You can share with us, okay?
Okay, thank you. Right. Okay. First of all, I am so sorry about the delay, but I am here anyway. Let me introduce myself. My name is OLENKA Villavicencio. It's an honor to me to be here. Thank you very much, Ecuador, and thank you, Andres Rodriguez, for inviting me. The title of my presentation is Inspiring Lifelong Learner Through Collaborative Tool. Okay? We know that in this content, during the pandemic, we have increased our knowledge and use of different tech tools, and especially in the hybrid mode. So let's start all together. First of all, I have this picture, and I would like that you participate. Try to chat, please. Try to put your participation in the chat box about what can you see in the picture? What is digital learning for you? What can you see in the picture? Hello, Carlos, Danielle, Lydia, Janet, Exxon, Glendis, Christian, Helen, Karen, Mario, and so on. What can you see in the picture? Okay, I am reading in the chat box. Thank you. Thank you, Christian. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Okay, this is a typical for us. The world is changing, okay? And the digital learning is now the norm. It was in the past, but nowadays, with more, we need to prepare, we need to get ready, we need to acquire different abilities to do that. For Christian, digital learning is learning through media. Thank you very much, Christian, for your participation, that you are right. Through media, okay, we are going to use different kind of media. Tech tool is one of them. All right, perfect. Okay, I am reading in the chat box. Excellent. Good morning, everyone. Thank you. Now you're welcome. The most important in this webinar is your participation. I love doing workshops when I interact with the participant as you. Okay, so this is about digital learning. As you can see, according to this source, Digital Learning Pulse survey, we can find that the majority of our students like to learn online due to the different reasons. Good morning, Katya. Due to the different reasons. The option to take some of my courses in a fully online format, it was 43%. Can you imagine? Especially for undergraduate student, postgraduate student, doctorate graduate student, some in the high school, the benefits to have online learning and also hybrid courses right now. To take some of my courses as a combination, in person and online instruction. So this combination is the hybrid teaching. More digital material and digital resources. The students love using tech tools and the materials to interact with each other in this fascinating way. More technology using my field in-person courses. So if you return back to full face-to-face, students love also the interaction with technology. All right? For that reason, this is the agenda for my presentation. I divided in 5 different steps. Before, I am going to give you something related to lifelong learning. After that, we continue with time hybrid modality. Then, I am giving you a choice board with some tech tools that you can use in your classes, especially to work in teams, to work in a collaborative way. Then we continue with some tips and reflection, and at the end, thank you very much with the social media and answer all the questions that you have. So let's start with the lifelong learning. To do about the lifelong learning, the first thing that I have to do is go to the Good Club, okay? I am going to continue using the Good Club because this is fully interactive, as you can see. This Good Club is quite similar to Mentimeter or Poll Everywhere, something that you use. So the only thing that you have to do is sign up, okay? But I have my account, so I log in this case. And after that you log in, you have different reasons. So the question is, what is lifelong learning? What can you do? You are going to create an event here immediately. It takes only, as I told you before, seconds, and I put here Ecuador. The name of your country, I put here, and I would like that you tell me about this definition. I have a variety of different tools. For example, I love this workout, and I put here, what is lifelong learning? Okay, immediately is we are going to put here what is lifelong learning is here. Okay, you are going to put a picture if you want, or if you don't want, you don't do nothing about related to that. We are going to put here, we're going to put yes, only the about the yes, and that's it. In the word cloud, you have the alternative, okay, to check with multiple answers if you prefer moderator, if you prefer live your answers or whatever you want. And this is ready. You can save over there, and then you are going to start. How do you start? You put here a start, and the only thing that you have to do before that, I forget one thing. Okay, if you want to finish or to change the code, that is much better because sometimes the code is going to be difficult. All right, I have here in that page, and I put Ecuador. Okay, Ecuador 12. That this is ready and this is available. Yep. Okay, so when I finish, I am going to put a stop, and immediately you go. So please, with your cell phone or in your laptop, you go to www.goodclub.com/Ecuador12, and immediately you have this, maybe for brainstorming, motivation, during the presentation, at the end of the presentation, like feedback or so on. Okay, enter to this please, and I am checking here. Okay, I am going to put a link like you. All right. So I can see here what is lifelong learning. Okay, please interact with me, enter, and try to answer this question. You are going to write your answer, any answer. And obviously I put also multiple times that you can do it because some students love to do that. Okay, teachers from Ecuador, Peru, or whatever part of the world that you are, please help me with this. Come on, enter. Exxon, Glendale, Lydia, Janet, people from Facebook, YouTube, or wherever, enter. So this is a possibility of one kind of activity that you have in the hybrid mode, okay? Because you are going to interact. I can see it here. Learn something now, but I can use it for live, and it's possible that I'm going to put like if you like, okay? So this is the idea. Learn something, play for something, you use in live, okay? Perfect, great. Anybody else, please interact. What is lifelong learning? Come on, quickly. That you can see what is for you. Maybe only one word, maybe 2 words or 3 words or a sentence. It's up to you. The idea is that you collaborate. In that reason, the student collaborate over there. I'm going to put lifelong learning. It's necessary for me, it's all my life. We need to update. We need to be updated all the time. Okay, I am submit, and you can say immediately, this is the answer. Okay, so let's start here. During the class or during this session, you still try to do that. Is learn with criteria. Very important for you. Yeah, thank you. I love your idea. Learn with criteria. Yeah, absolutely right. So, lifelong learning is a form of self-initiated education that is focused on personal development. This is the CPD, continuous professional development. We are teachers. Right now, we are facing a new mode, the hybrid mode, the hybrid modality, and so on. So we need to be ready. We need to be prepared. Okay? We need to be prepared. Perfect. So, how to adopt lifelong learning in your life? The first thing that you have to do is recognize your own personal interests and goals. You have to think about what are you good at. For example, I am good at technology. I am good at social skills. Maybe I am good at using some mobile applications, or in a speaking area, pronunciation, something that you like. Personal interests and goals that you define your way, the route. Please try to make a list of what would you like to learn or be able to do. Maybe for a month, maybe in 6 months, maybe for a year. If you want to study your doctorate, your postgraduate student, if you would like to certificate in different tech tools, there are plenty of them that they are free. If you want to be an earpod, for example, certificate or expert, Google expert, it's up to you. Something that you enjoy, something that you like. Step number 3, please identify how would you like to get involved and the resources available. In 2019, okay, it was the first time that I traveled to the United States for TESOL International, and I love to be volunteer there. So my idea is, I love using technology in class, so I would like to get involved with this kind of groups, with this kind of team of organization and so on. Number 4, you have to structure the learning goal into your life. What do you want for your life? How do you get this? Maybe I need to train 3 hours per day. It's necessary for me. Oh, I am going to put, yeah, it's okay. So it's necessary that you identify over there. And please make a commitment. This is so crucial. Commitment means that something is possible to happen, but your goal, your desire is there. I want to participate in the TESOL convention. I want to be a speaker there. I would like to promote in my country. It's up to you, okay? You are going to define what you like for your life. No anymore. During the process, you can find a lot of people maybe who tell you, no, it's impossible to do that, but everything is possible if you want. So please, with passion, with gratitude to God, you can get everything that you want. So this is my life. As I told you, how can I start it in my own personal experience? And I started when I was 18 years old. As a speaker, because I have a professor in the university, at the National University of Trujillo, who tell me, you can do it. I was very afraid because it was maybe a stand in front of a lot of people. It's something that scared me. But little by little, I tried to do that. And since 2009, well, this was Peru TESOL 2015 in Trujillo, Peru. That is my city, is something that I love, that is in the north of Peru. I started in 2009 with Peru TESOL, Okay, when I traveled to the jungle to Tarapoto, it was my first time, very young. Note, as I told you before, first was very afraid, and I admire people from different part of the world, and I learn a lot about them. So one advantage and one advice to tell you is please go to different webinars, conference, something that you admire, go and learn at the same time. Then, for example, I have the opportunity to represent Peru TESOL in Helta TESOL Honduras in 2007. It was my first time, not only as a speaker, as a panelist, okay, to talk about Peru TESOL organization, how can they do that, what is necessary to promote the conference and so on. So little by little, step by step, you can get what you want. Then I have the opportunity to study my trainer certification because I love being training. So I think I need some knowledge. And what is the knowledge that I have? Obviously, I need a certificate, something that validates in the work that I am available to be something that I like. It's not only about your desires. It's necessary to study, a lot of sacrifice, and then go beyond. After that, as I told you before, in 2019 was my first TESOL International Atlanta 2019. It was not only as participant. I got involved in a voluntary service. 2 days I was helping in the organization to 2 different speakers. They didn't pay me nothing, but I gained a lot of experience with this organization. What happened next? I love that. Thank you, Anita. I love that. So I love being involved in the TESOL, and in 2021, okay, I was in the electronic village online. It was the first experience as a speaker, as an international speaker in this great organization like EFL International Section and COLI Section. What is called Computer Assisted Language Learning. What does IS mean? Intersection. So I was a speaker there with people from different parts of the world. Sometimes when you say, okay, Peru, Ecuador, all right, it's not possible for us because we are the third nation. It's not possible to compete with people from different countries. But let me tell you that everything is possible if you want with all your heart. So right now, I am, well, for more than 6 years, I am part of the IATEFL Peru LT Learning SIG, that you are welcome to participate if you want to join this group. Okay, this is a Facebook group, and also Peru TESOL organization. But more of them, last year I participated to be in the TESOL call. Can you imagine? So I am the member of the TESOL call international part. How can you do that? With this, okay? This is about the IATEFL, by the way. I am going to put the link here if you want to participate about this part, okay? And also in the call, if you are interested in the use of technology in your classes. So right now, from this coordination, as you can see over there, I work with people from different parts of the world, and this is my name. I have here from 21 until 2024, okay, with great experts. So I learn a lot from them, and also they learn from me, okay? So this is an exchange. So everything is possible for you. I would like to share those with you. Try to focus on your goal. What would you like for your life? What would you like for your life? For me, my focus, my goal is to be an international speaker, in different parts of the world. With this kind, I have traveled to different parts. Yeah, I have traveled to more than 15 countries to be the speaker, and I love being in contact with people and learn from each other. So if I did, you can do it. You can do it. All right. What are the benefits of lifelong learning? Plenty of different benefits. Number one is renew self-motivation, okay? Maybe it's a new tool and you say, oh, I would like to be an expert in this tool. So This encourages you and motivate to study and to practice for that. Number two, try to recognition of personal interests and goals, as I told you before. Your goals, your interests, what you like in your life. Improvement in other and professional skills. Personal, yeah. For speaking skills, you have the public speaking. Try to work in a team because it's not very easy to work in team, to work in a collaborative way, because with people from different parts of the world, they are very strict with punctuality, they are strict with the deadlines and so on. And this is something that is free for you, okay? You don't have to get paid, but you have benefit. And with this, you have the opportunity maybe to do one company, and if you have your own company, to be expert, okay, and to train the teachers, different kind of teachers, something that I do. And obviously, with all of this, improve self-confidence. Improve self-confidence, okay? Our personal and professional life. Ready? So, the second part, I would like to tell you about the hybrid modality, okay? So, if we are going to put here in this agenda, the second one is about the hybrid modality. What is for you hybrid modality? Have you got any experience in Ecuador related to hybrid modality? It's going to be the first time that you are teaching on that way, or have you experienced before? Because in Peru, this is common, yeah, but recently, the majority of private schools started on March the 1st with this hybrid modality. But the particularity is that you need a lot of equipment and also train the teachers. So I would like to know about you, okay? Have you been involved in this hybrid modality or not? Could you please try to put in the chat box? Is it the first time that you can see this? Are you working with this modality? What are the advantages? Maybe what are the disadvantages? Something that you would like to comment related to this. I am reading you. In your workplace, Andres. Okay, thank you. Yeah, in your workplace, definitely. Okay, a lot of different things to do. And the most important when I said hybrid mode, okay, it's the mix, the combination, because hybrid describe courses that combine face-to-face classroom instruction with online-offline approaches, online, synchronous, offline, asynchronous, in and out of classroom. Hybrid courses move a significant part of course learning online to reduce the number of students in the classroom. The most important is to keep the social distance, to respect all the COVID-19 rules, and if you have online and classroom students, try to do the same kind of activities and they work each other in a collaborative way to have a successful session. So collaborate on the same activities are the keywords. This is depends on you. As I told you before, if you can work maybe synchronous or asynchronous mode. Okay? So this is some ideas that you have about hybrid modality. Every classroom, you need a lot of equipment. This is equipment that I have in my organization, in my institution, that is Universidad San Ignacio de Loyola. This is very simple, the simple way to do, but you need to count at least before the pandemic, everybody, all the classroom you have a projector, okay? So this is very practical, a classroom projector. So what else do you need? You need a TV return view teacher, whereas you are in front of the board, there is another two TV who are focused on you and what you are doing. Every step that you move, okay, they can't get it. The camera, a very high quality of camera is a good idea to this kind of hybrid modality. What else? All of you have this section that is the audio and video bar for all the space because you're not at home. You don't need only the speakers that you use at home, obviously, because the space is bigger, because the volume is necessary to be appropriate, and so on. In number 5, you need a classroom PC, or maybe the desktop or the laptop, your tablet. This depends on the device that you have in your institution. And number 6, as I told you before, the classroom speakers as well, with high quality and so on. So these are the minimum, the basic hybrid classroom, because we have different hybrid classroom from the basic, intermediate, advanced, this is with full, and so on. But I think that with the basic, it's okay for you. Distance, okay, the distance. And what is important in this kind of hybrid classroom? Low cost in implementation in basic format. We are going to use all the classroom equipment, whether audio transmission from the teacher to the remote learners, to everybody. But obviously, it's necessary the support of your director, of the faculty, because if you don't have the support, if they don't give you the minimal condition to work, it's much better to continue live. I recommend you that if you don't have this capacity or hardware capacity, try to still with online courses, especially if you teach undergraduate, well, some kind of undergraduate student, maybe this most for postgraduate, doctorate, graduate students, okay? But hybrid mode is a good way that they go to classes. So the faculty inside, okay, try to say that for any high flex work, that is the combination of the hybrid classroom in a flexibility way, is necessary the right software. A mix of video conference, streaming application, asynchronous tool, learning management systems such as the Zoom or maybe the Google Classroom, the Blackboard, or anything that you want, web content, social media, and so on. Chain pedagogy, okay? Because you are always connected. And you have to integrate your remote student with in-person student. You have to integrate both in the same activity, okay? Eventually, you should think of bifocals. You're going to watch, okay, in different parts and combining them. A chain of student awareness. They need to respect each other, okay? They have to learn how to respect these two combined forms of classroom present. And this is something for basic. All that is great, but money is always needed. Yes, Christian, absolutely right. And this is the truth. That is the reason that in the Ministry of Education, for example, in my country, in Peru, wanna that everybody goes back to face-to-face classes. Why? Due to this, due to the budget. It's a lot of budget. So this is possible only, according to me, my experience, because I am a computer engineer too, apart from an English teacher, is necessary the right equipment to do this kind of classroom. Obviously, in the United States, in European countries, they have the condition, they have everything, but in our countries, it's very different situation. For that reason, they want to do face-to-face classes. And there are some poor schools that they don't have light. Imagine that they don't have water, the essential services that they need. But this is the idea. This is on fashion. It's up to the director to have the idea to what they want. Okay? And then we are going to continue. Okay. To do all of this, it's not even words. But yeah, well, even worse in some school. Yeah, absolutely right. To do this part, we need some collaborative tools. Okay, I have plenty of collaborative tools. At the end, I am showing you all my social network that if you want to contact me, because I have different workshops according to the specific tech tool, but something that I use in my classes, I love them, are those. Okay, let's start with some kind of genially how does it work. For example, this presentation that you can see here with full interaction, it's made in Genially. After that, we can go to the near part, some advantages. I show you 3 different activities to do with that. and projects that you always have projects during your classes, I combine these three different elements, the Flipgrid, Google Slide, and Wakelet, for a project, okay? And this is from the web because I am in Trujillo, okay? My institution is in Lima, the 2 years from the pandemic. I am in Trujillo, and I am still in Trujillo, and I love being this part. This is the really good or really advantages of having online classes. All right? But but right now is the practice. Yeah, right now is the practice. Everything was informative that is necessary for us because we need to be updated. And right now, this is a practice. Okay. Well, let's start with Genially. Tell me, please, and try to put in the chat box only yes or no if you have used Genially before. Have you tried similar to this kind of experience, interactive presentation or not? Only put yes or no, yes or no. Come on, come on. Go ahead. I am reading your answers. I am reading your answers. Janet, yes. Tanya, yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Ruth, yes. Not yet, Christian. No problem. Luz, yes. How do you use for the student or for the participant that are answering? How do you use them? Christian, Cami, Zoom. Yeah, this is the idea. This is the lifelong learning teacher, the aptitude. If you don't know, no problem. I am very honest when I participate in different webinars. And similar to you, Christian, when I, for example, having used a tech tool, I said no, but I would like to learn. This is the aptitude. It's not to lie, because lie, you are going to lie yourself. Thank you. For people who use Genially, how do you use that? There are different ways to use Genially in the classroom. For example, today I use an interactive presentation. We are having digital escape routes, infography, virtual field trips, gamification, videos, quizzes, and so on. I am showing you today two different paths. How do you use Genially on quizzes and also on gamification, all right? And let's start right now. So click here, over there, and I go immediately to Genially. With Genially, you are going to sign up with any Gmail account. I recommend you that you have different Gmail accounts, similar to me. One is for my institution, Genially for my institution, because it's not a good idea that you combine the institution with something that you love. Okay, and I am here. I am going to open this part. As I told you before, this is about here, the use of Genially, and this is my Genially. So this is a free version, okay? What can you see that I love Genially? I started using Genially in 2020 when I had my first presentation over that. And when I was exploring that, I said, oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, by the way, I also use Google Slides, Pear, another thing, but I consider Canva, but I consider that this Genially is fascinating. So what can you do? Number one, I have a free account, okay? If you want to pay, that is something that the teacher don't like, okay? You are going to see the plans, okay? Because it's not possible to create a folder. So this is the reason that I have all of them, because I have my free account. But not worries about that, because it's perfect, or cash. Now, it's perfect for me, no worry. I don't recommend you that you pay for nothing, because all the tech tools that I use for free options. All right. Good morning, Elenita. Good morning, everyone. So you are going to click on create, and you can create with Genially different things. Yep. As I told you before, let's go to gamification, and here we are going to choose a quiz. Okay. You try to have a click here, and with a click, you only put free version, something that is free, okay, for you. You have plenty of different templates there, okay. It's up to you what you want, okay, and I am going to choose, for example, Florida Neon Piece. Any template that you want. You only click on that, and you can change the color if you want. I love this color, and I am going to open there, and let's have a look. Note, the only thing that you have to do is to change everything, So I use this template, okay? I put click here, and you are doing this one. Yes, this is immediately. This is immediately. When you have a look here, you say, oh my goodness, yeah, that's right. This is immediately. You have to wait for a while over there, and give me a second about the editor that is here, okay? And I have to wait. I have to be patient because it's approximately 10 seconds to do that, or at least. It depends on the quality and also the hardware that you have, okay? But that's it. Whereas I am doing here, don't forget that you can use Genially with different purposes. So this is the reason that I use this Genially, because it's very interactive. This is about the Florida Neon quiz, and you are going to change, for example, anything. I recommend you that you have your quiz. For example, I have my quiz in my Word document. I have a Word document here. So the only thing that you have to do is copy paste. For example, what is hybrid learning? So I copy, okay, and I go there and I paste immediately here. And when I go to the next one, I put here. Now, similar when you create any quiz that you prefer, anyone is going to be exactly the same. So you are going to put here, click on over there, okay, and this is what is hybrid learning over there with this section. And then you are going to put, for example, Ronanza. I go to my Word reference and I put Ronanza, okay, and I put here. The only thing that you have to do is try to replace, okay, and I put here, and I replace there. Yeah, that's right. So Control-C, Control-V. Oops. Give me a second to check again. Okay. So Control-C, Control-V. This is the only thing that you have to do, and that's it. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. What is the problem? That I am very fast, so sometimes I have to wait. I didn't know that Genially was similar to PPT or Canva. Yes, the internet speed. Yeah, I think so. Yes, I think so. This is the internet speed for me. Yeah, I think that I need more, but because it's like little by little about this part. But no problem. Yeah, you have to wait. You have to say, oh my goodness, something like that. Control-C over there. Okay, you are going to put the Ronanza. Okay, so any template that you prefer or you can change, yeah, is you don't lie about this background because you can see very well. Okay, no problem. You will go to the background and you can change immediately. So I say, no, I don't like about this kind of here. I would like another one that is better for me, or something that is going to be more interesting. So I am changing here, and I put, for example, this that you can see, yeah, immediately. And I put apply to all pages. So immediately apply to all pages. Like I have 10 different questions to do that. The others, it doesn't matter for me, so I have to delete, okay? It depends. If you want, you are going to do for 10. If you want, you are going to do for 5 questions. So it's up to you, okay? And the others, you are going to delete. So delete the pages that you don't want, because this is only one explanation with one of you. Okay, ready. When this is ready, when you finish to do this, okay, when you finish to do this, that is very simple for you, okay, then I am going to put here, the question is going to be like this, yeah, I am going to put. So when you finish to do this, yeah, you are going to have a preview to check if everything is correct or not. So you go over there and you go preview. Okay, and you check if everything is all right, and it appears immediately, okay, with a new color that you put, all right. If you say, okay, this is ready, you are going to put all set. When this is a free version, is public online, you put any title that you prefer, and you put all set. Yeah, and that's all. You can present, share, or download. Download is not possible because it's with the premium version, but you can present and share. So everything is public because, you know, when you share, it's much better for you and it's much better for the other people because you learn from each other. And something that you learned today is nothing similar to something that you are learning tomorrow or next month. So open this part in the question, and this is, for example, what is hybrid learning, okay? And I am going to put here, the right answer. I didn't put the right answer, well, whatever. They are going to put here, right, or maybe no, and then they continue with the next one and so on. Like I delete about here, what happened if I put the wrong answer? They put me wrong, try again, yeah? So this is the idea that you have how to create quizzes, very simple way with Genially, What else? With Genially, also, you create different things, okay? You create escape rooms, infographics, your CV, your social network, everything that you want, you create immediately here. Yeah, like I don't have enough time to do the other, no problem, we are going to continue with another part, okay? Something similar to this, that is a board game, you can do with Genially. There is a template for that. So the only thing when the student work, for example, in a collaborative work, if you use a Zoom platform in the breakout rooms, they are going to choose the color that they prefer over there, okay, the color that they prefer, and then you are going to throw the dice. Yes, sounds great. The idea is that you are interested and you are going to do it. Come on, you're the purple color. 5, brainstorming of ideas. For example, if you were going to start a blog on YouTube, what could it be about? So the student love doing this kind of interaction because it's ladders and snake, and every, for example, every number have a question, okay? You are going to use conditional with them, or if you prefer, you are going to put other kind of question to brainstorm your activity or at the end of the student or at the end of the activity that you prefer. Okay, ready, let's continue because I don't have enough time to do it. Also, the student loves singers, okay? They can do with the bio about any artist that they prefer. Maybe they are going to put a click in biography about this part, and you are going to put a biography. Maybe they are going to put about the albums, maybe about the facts, and you are going to put the YouTube link with those facts, or maybe you are going to put the songs also with them. So they are, for example, facts that you can find on YouTube. And then immediately, this is something that I love from Genially. Immediately you try to sum up. And this is in the YouTube version or note, okay? Over there, we have the song, we have videos and so on. You can link with the Spotify, you can link with everything that you prefer. For example, this is about yeah, this is something about here, and also the social networks. I use my social network in that way. No, I have my social network with Genially. So immediately, for example, you can see more on the Instagram. You can put your Instagram, your Twitter, your Gmail account, or everything that you want in only one part, in only one piece. All right. So ready. This is about Genially. That was the first part. The second one is Nearpod. Have you used Nearpod? Could you please put in the chat yes or no? Did you use Nearpod? All right. Nearpod. Have you used Nearpod? Yes or no? Come on, in the chat box, yes or no to Nearpod. How did you do that? Okay? Come on, I would like your interaction. No, yeah, Janet. Okay, no problem. Right now you are going to use, no. This is the idea that I use this part because I love using technology and new things to interact with you. By the way, I have a workshop related to Nearpod in the TESOL International Way that is in 2 weeks. Okay, just in case you want to do it. I am sharing with the responsible of that, okay, to give you the links or something that you want. This is a Nearpod, the same. You have to sign up for the Nearpod, and you have the possibility to create different things. Nearpod gives you a very huge topics of different areas according to what you need. For example, lessons, okay, let's divide it in lessons. Maybe some activities that you can use in your classes, all right? You don't need to start recently, okay? You have plenty of different lessons that you can do according to your interest, your students' interests, okay? Also, you can use different subjects like social studies, or maybe the English language arts, or maybe technology that is here, okay? And the grades. For example, the high school, or maybe the higher, so maybe the kindergarten. So this is depends of your purposes. So this is the NIRPOD library. NIRPOD library. The second part is when you create things. You have to create, and this is the virtual platform. And the virtual platform, what is good because access student responses in real times and more with a new teacher dashboard. So with this, you can create lessons, video activity, Google Slide, and you can include different activities, for example, in one lesson and one video. I am showing how to do that in a few seconds. So let's start. Let's start with a video. I chose a video, especially something that is short because I don't have enough time during this presentation, but only to know what is the power of NIRPOD. So with this presentation, for example, in the video, I can include 3 different activities, okay, that I am going to put there. Let me close this part. All right. Perfect. It's perfect about NIRPOD. We have to wait for a while. I need to be patient with this kind of tools because after that, I put, okay, no problem about that. All right. In the video, we're going to have different library, different NIRPOD original or digital city. This is show. So I am using this part that is digital citizens. Okay. So this is a content. I am going to put bigger because I don't have enough time. This is for a student. This is a student who loves to use animes.
Animes are 2 definitions of superheroes.
Super digital citizens. So she said, for example, a definition of superheroes. But you want that the student tell you what is superhero for him or for her. So what can you do? You are going to add an activity. You have 2 different options, open-ended question or multiple choice question. I chose the first one that is open-ended question. And similar to when I created Genially, I recommend you that everything is going to be here. Everything is going to be on your Word document or your Google Doc or whatever you want. So the only thing, Control-C, and then you go and Control-V, and immediately, this is a new chain, Control-C, Control-V, ready. What do you have to do? Save, and it's ready. Less than a second, okay? Then we are going to continue with the presentation as well.
Definitions of superheroes.
Okay, so this is blah, 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 blah. Number 1, willing to risk their lives. And then we continue here with the presentation.
A good digital citizen.
Okay.
A good digital.
This is a good digital citizen, but I would like that the student define what is a good digital citizen or maybe the opposite. So I add an activity, I put multiple questions, and the only thing that I have to do is exactly the same, okay? I go to my Word document, I go to put here, and I put there. All right, it's not a characteristic of a good digital citizen. And then I Control-C and I go over there and I put the different options. This is depends on how do you want the options for you, okay? I go to the number 2 over there, okay, and put there and add APSA because I want for 3 different answers, developing and using critical thinking in cyberspace. So I put here, over there, okay, and this is the answer. For example, I put save and that's it. So this is the first activity that you created in less than 1 minute. What do you have to do? You are going to embed in a lesson and you are going to save, obviously, save. Okay, first of all, I need to save over there and this is ready. Okay, so this is ready. Digital citizen, and you can see over there, I started editing because I would like to embed the lesson on the slide. This is, for example, the setting, and I put digital citizen, only this section, yeah, and this is ready here. And Over there, I continue with the following. I would like also that in my lesson, Digital Citizenship, to create a collaborative board. I think that the majority of you use Padlet, Google Jamboard, or others, Miro or something like that. So the most important features of this Nearpod is that bringing student-centered discussions into Nearpod with collaborate board new officials. So with this pod, I am going to add activities. By the way, you can add content, different kind of content. A slide house, Nearpod 3D, virtual reality, audio, and different things. But right now is collaborate board. This is the activity. So click on here, the activity that you would like to do it, and that's it. And then you have to choose the template that you want, okay? We are going to wait for here, and this is the classical one, but I don't like the classical because I don't like the common things. I always put different things because I don't like the common. So I put here, and immediately I go to my Word document, and I put, for example, Ctrl+C, that is with the same topic, and I am put here. What do you add? If you want, you can add image, audio, or other media. I would like to add only audio. So I click here and I put audio recorder. For example, please answer the question. Thank you. And I put a stop and I put save. And that's it. So the student, when they appear, they are going to have this. I am saving, this is uploading, I am saving, that's it. You can include pictures, GIF, or different things. So my collaborative activity right now is ready. What is the other part? It's time to climb. This is a kind of gamification. How can you do with that? You transfer quizzes into instructional moment with a new time to climb engagement, okay? Similar that you have a quiz, you have like different characters to compare each other. So how do you do that with this part? You are going to add activity, the first one that is time to climb, okay? You click on here on time to climb over there, and you have a quiz similar to this, okay? We have to wait for a while, only with some seconds, and this is the question. So I go to my Word document, whereas I have here, and I put immediately the same, okay? I put the option over there. So this is one strategy that I recommend you that you use to avoid a lot of time creating quizzes, okay? And I am answering here, and I put the same here, development, yeah, is ready over there. I put click here in the answer type. This is for me, it's okay. If you want, you're going to add an image, okay, or this is in your Google Cloud, in your Dropbox, or something like that that you prefer, I don't know. And I put, yeah, maybe. I'm going to put here. Yep, just in case we're going to put maybe. I'm going to put here, or we're going to put logo here. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, this is here. Okay, I save over there. And that's it. When you are going to do this kind of activity, you are going to have different ways. Yeah, I forget to tell you. So I am going to enter to this to show you how do you do with that. So I enter into here, okay, and you are going to put your answer by random. Why? Because maybe there are some students, okay, that said by WhatsApp, okay, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 3. So apart from this, I recommend you that you are going to do with this and click here, and you are going to, well, I put about here. Before that, it's necessary to do it. Yeah, but no problem. You are going to do it random as well. Okay, and yeah, that is ready. So one activity with these 3, okay? And the most important is now interaction with you. All right, so I would like to interact with you right now. I have 2 different ways to do, okay? I save and exit, and this is my lesson. This is my digital citizen lesson. You have 2 different options to do this. This is immediately live participation, synchronous, online or maybe hybrid with the student that you have online and also face-to-face, or the student pays as a synchronous mode when your student similar to homework or to check something. We're going to do here because you are here. So I chose live participation over there. So this is the screen that I have as a teacher. And after that, I am going to open a screen as a participant, okay? So this is my Nearpod, whereas I copy the link, okay? And I send this link in any learning management system. By the way, I can put in the chat box. So I would like, please, that you go to the link, or if you want, you go to join.nearpod.com, okay? And you are going to enter with this code, okay? Control-C, Control-V. I love Control-C, Control-V, because for me it's easy. All right, so I am doing exactly the same that you know about the two different ways as a student and also as teachers. Okay, go ahead, please, and I am waiting for you. Go ahead, and I am waiting for you because I like that you have the experience to use this kind of tech tool. Okay, so this is here for me, and I'm going to put a code. So what is the code? The code that I gave you. This is the code TLKW6. This is the code. I put join over there, and this is ready. Okay, here. Nearpod, here, ready, here, as teacher, the other, as a student, teacher plays, because this is synchronous, and I would like to continue. And here, appear, let's have a look. You sign it with Google. I recommend you to use Google, but if you have another account, let's go ahead. As I told you before, I have different accounts according to my purpose. One is for my institution, another for my personal life, another for my business, and another one for extra things. Okay, so I chose, for example, about this, the link that I wanna, and immediately, yeah, I am OLENKA Villavicencio, yes, and I am going to be with you, ISAP from. So this is the idea. I am starting with this part, okay? I'm starting like this, talking, and let's have a look over there.
There are two definitions.
So superhero. What is a superhero? Daniel, thank you very much for coming here. Daniel, I am waiting for the other. So I am going to put, what is a superhero? Superhero is my mother, is my father, or maybe is my teacher. Anything that you consider important in your life, this is up to you. The idea is to refresh, and I got it. And I go to the teacher mode, is my mother. Yep, answer please, come on, I am waiting for you. Enter, enter. Because Nearpod show you immediately.
Hello, teacher.
Answer. Yes, yes, come on.
Yes, teacher. I have some problem that when I move in the Chrome, then where I can join. Can you show me that? Yeah.
But you can do it. You can do it with any. Well, I use the Google Chrome because I consider that it's important, or maybe you use Mozilla, but it's all right. As you can see here, Janet, Helen, Daniel is my mother because she's the apple of my eyes. Oh, great. I think that for everybody, our moms are the apple of our eyes. Okay? But absolutely agree. Not worry, this is not possible for you, okay? Because later you can try. But as I told you before, the idea is immediately you have, and you can share with the class also the answers. Okay, ready? Ready? I am waiting for more participants. I have here, 4 participants. If you want, you can change here. You don't show the names of your students. If you want, you can do that. My mom for all. Oh, for everybody is your mom. It's an exceptional person as my mom, Helen said. Yeah, all right, for Janet, my mom. Yeah, I think so. Well, we have a lot of things in common, okay? Next, we continue with this section, and that's it. Yep. You can include everything that you want. We continue with this, and here. And the second one. We continue with this one. It's not a characteristic of a good digital citizen. This is the teacher view, and this is my view. Okay, so I am going to put according to my view. Okay, and I put, for example, submit, and I go according to this section. Okay, come on. You are going to know answer. Answer please, and you are going to put is not a characteristic of a good digital citizen. Now, as you can see, immediately you have like, what is the letter A, the letter B, the letter C, or maybe we are going to put like this. So we can see that Janet, okay, AMSA, also Janet, AMSA over there, or maybe you can see over there. Yep, so this is a particularity of NIRPA. This was the first activity that was related to the video. The second activity was the collaborative board. So I put collaborative board immediately, and in the student book, refreshes, and go to the collaborative board. So at the same time, I go here with my collaborative board that I have some participant here. I have to wait for a while. And here, what is a superhero? If I check here,
Please answer the question. Thank you.
okay, please answer the question. Thank you. So what is a superhero? I am here, the student mode. It's exactly the same. So I am going to open here and I'm going to Control C, Control V, or it's up to you about your answer, and I put here. Or if you want, I also include a picture, maybe about your mom, maybe about the superwoman or whatever you want. Okay, and I put that Gina, whatever. Okay, I put like this, and that's it. And immediately you go ahead. Okay, so when I sit here, teacher view, I can see it. It's a character with extraordinary powers that performs right actions. Or maybe I would like to record myself. And then I record. For me, it's my mom. Save. Okay. And then I am sending this part. I want to wait about this part, this session. Nearpod immediately. For me, it's my mom. Yeah, click, you can put here. Please, I wanted your participation. Come on, come on. Try to put here. Anything that you want, you can record your voice. You're going to put a GIF. You're going to put everything. And Andres, please tell me how many minutes I have, because it's 12:20. Could you please tell me how many minutes I have? Okay, for me, my dad. Okay, Luz. Also,
Okay.
it's important that if the student don't have the connection, you can say, okay, no problem. You can participate in the chat box. It's okay. It's a good idea. The most important is your student participation. Your mentor, Amer, perfect. Okay, where are you from, Amer? Where are you from? Are you from Ecuador? I don't think so. Where are you from? Amer, Pakistan. Okay, thank you very much for joining my presentation. It's my pleasure that you are here. All right, great. So, someone who supports you whenever you need. Yes, whenever you need. That's it. So I go here and immediately, this is for Janet Gutierrez, if you want to check. You don't want to check or something like that. Yep. So the next activity is time to climb. In the time to climb, okay, we are going to have another activity, and I am reading your chat box. Fantastic topic. Yes, I love it. Yes, students stay in this learning. Yeah, absolutely right. So this is the time to climb by Nearpod. This is the time to climb by me. Immediately, don't forget that this is the student mode. So this is the time to climb, all right, by Nearpod, and this is by me, by the teacher. So you are going to randomize answers. I recommend you, and you can use any template that you prefer. Maybe the beach, maybe the Himalaya, the carnival. Let's go to the beach because it's summer right now. So I am continuing with this section. Okay. Yeah, this is new for you, Janet. Yeah, absolutely right. Thank you very much for staying here, because I would like that you explore. And then you have to choose your character. Oh, I love my penguin, so I chose my penguin for me. And then the only thing that you have to do is join the game. So Olenka Villavicencio is here, and Janet Gutierrez is there, and I am waiting more people. Let's have a look. Olenka is going to be the same. Janet, I am waiting for more participant to join me, and that you have this kind of experience. Come on, participate, enter. Okay, the only thing that you have to do is join, and that's it. Enter, join, and that's it. Okay, it's appear another one, Janet. All right, yes, okay, perfect. All of them love penguins. Okay, no problem. Penguins, a lot of penguins. Maybe other character. What about the boys? What about the boys? What about the men who are here? Come on, this is another one. Okay, Janet here. Oh, I love here. Salman can. All right. Hi, Salman. Hi, Salman. Thank you very much for coming here. All right. By the way, where are you from, Salman? Are you from Ecuador? I don't think so. Okay, so this is Salman here, over there. Okay, so not only the teacher can see, but also the student can see their friends or their participant. All right. Salman. Oh yeah, you are Aimer. Okay, thank you. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, it's much better to hear. Janet Gutierrez is there. So can you see here more people? Let's have a look. Christian is there. Helen Armas, yeah. Daniel Martin, great. And with those people, we are starting the game. Yeah, I am so sorry because I don't have enough time to wait for the others, but let's start the game with those. Okay, when you start the games, automatically, this is the student view. This is appear. 3, 2, 1, ready. And this is the way that is for student, and this is the way that you can see for the teachers. Okay, so you have both of them to do. And then you are going to put about this one. And yeah, there are some interaction with Janet, for example, with Helen, with me, and I am waiting for the other participants who are doing 3, 2, 1 with timer. Come on. Yeah, that's all. Immediately you have the class performance, the overall leader, okay? And you have here the leaders. So, Janet Gutierrez, great, Janet Gutierrez. Christian, Nicholas, yeah, thank you. Number 3, Daniel, well done, very good. So, this is something that the students love, and this is a short time that you create those, okay? If you like, you're going to hide the names, or you prefer, you're going to show the names, so this is up to you. Did you like this? Did you like these activities in their part? I love it. I love that you have the opportunity to interact with me. Okay, yeah, ready. I chose here. By the way, I am closing everything, yeah, to don't have excuses over there. And this is something that you put before. Okay, nice. Yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice. So could you please tell me how many minutes I have, yeah, to do about that? And the last one that I am showing you, it's I could have been in the first place, but today I have a shower earlier. All right, don't worry about that. The most important is that you did it. It's going to be about here, the combination of the mix-up among Flipgrid, Google Slide, and Nearpod. So I use all the Google Workspace, okay, especially the Google Slide, the Google Jamboard, the Google Collaboration, and so on. Who of you uses Google Slide? Lucky the ones who don't have a shower. No, I have a shower, by the way, because it's necessary. It's very hot here in Peru, and especially in Trujillo, that is in the north, and I think that in Ecuador is going to be the same. So it's necessary. So this is something I do with my student, for example, and I promote that. I put also the learning outcome. At the end of the session, a student will be able to write a report about a country and identify and apply key elements to get a successful oral presentation of Flipgrid. So I interact here the writing skills with speaking skills, listening skills, and so on. Yep. So this is one idea that I have. Okay. I put like the following report as an example. I put a template. Also, I put a template in my Pinterest because I have a Pinterest, and I gave them the rubric for assessment. So they have to know in advance related to that. I gave them some organizer that I would like that they do, an infographic, and I put also with the Flipgrid and so on. So what can they do? Okay, they are doing, for example, choosing a country. Okay, and in the country, okay, I am going to put here, I put the names of the people, or the name of the student, like this template that I am showing you right now. Okay, with the country, the infography link, the student's name according to the team with different roles. I assign them different roles. This is a mix of the three. For example, I tell you, okay, you, Sakya, are in charge of the introduction, you about the body, you about the conclusion. You're working all together before the class, and in class, you are going to discuss your ideas, and you have some minutes to do that. Yeah. So the student, all the students participate. They are very happy because they chose the country that they like. I don't put, okay, you Argentina, you team number 2, Peru, you number 3. No, 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 no. They chose the country that they love, that they like, my dream country, and so on. So in this part of the Flipgrid, when I go to the Flipgrid over there, I have all my groups. I recommend you to use Flipgrid if you want that the student improve their speaking skills. Okay, so I have, for example, this one, and I use for not only for my institution, I use for everything. Okay, I put, for example, English 3 about my dream place, and I am choosing something like that. The day one about here, let's play the classic game, my dream place in Teams. As a way to get to know your place in 5 minutes or less, tell us at least some important things about it. And I put the details, the route, try to greet the audience, try to say where they play, thank the audience, finish the talk, playing around, try to put features, fun features in the Flipgrid, and so on. Yep, with all of this, the student try to work in groups, and they are working all together. For example, this is one from those, and they are working in Germany, okay? No, and they are going to put like introduction, the Berlin, about here. In the Flipgrid, you have the particularity to use also the captions, so they are going to put a caption.
The most famous tradition about the people is that they are...
Okay, or maybe you are going to use another one, okay? So they are using any video that they prefer. I don't tell them, okay, try to use Zoom, try to use whatever, with the members and the different things. So they are free to create everything that they want, only with here, okay? And obviously their cameras are turned on because I know that they are doing this. Okay, so with this is in group of 3, the 3 are there. Yeah. When they finish to do this section, okay, when they finish to do the section, I say them, right now, try to put your infography, because to create this kind of exercises or these PowerPoints or these different slides, you have an infography. So here, they are going to put everything that they like. For example, about the Russia, about anything that they like over there. Okay, and I am going to include the different session here in Peru, or the infography with the G1T or so on. Yep. So the idea is when you create projects, try to work all the different tools all together, no isolated, no isolated. And that's it. This is the way that I recommend you to use Wavelet, By the way, my Wavelet, if you want to visit me, is this. Give me a second to put my Wavelet. Okay. And this is after in my social network. I'm going to put here my Wavelet. Okay, that is ready. Okay, Wavelet, OLENKA, Villavicencio. I'm going to put here. I log in, and I am going to enter to this part. Okay, so you are going to continue with the different things that you prefer, as you know. Okay, I continue with this because this is for my business purposes. So I go there. Okay, and I am waiting for a while, whereas I am advancing with the other topic. Yep. So this is the way that I combine different tech tools with projects. So this is a way that, okay, I am going to close the other part, okay, to the connection. Yeah, it's ready. So I have to continue. Okay. There are all the tech tools that I recommend you over there. Okay, all the tech tools. And right now, let's go to the tips and reflections to finish this part, okay? Please, collaborative projects require different things. Collaborative project, a student have a voice and choice. Don't say, you have to use this part, this. No, try to give different activities and they have to choose whatever they want to do according to your learning outcome. Keep it very interesting. Introduce a design issue, a problem, have teams, swap projects is necessary, not all the same things for all the semester. For example, I teach undergraduate student and postgraduate student, so it's necessary that they know each other. Learn through conversation, student-to-student teaching. Lesson the teachers need to encourage student participation as well. And let's reflect all together to make collaborative classroom discussion, try to give the feedback, immediately feedback, for example, with this tool. Use technology to make collaborative learning visible, collaborate and contribute in multiple formats when you try to develop projects, and also use collaborative learning to build community, not only to interact with people from Ecuador, but also with the students from different parts of the world. So this is the idea. This is the citation for me, okay, about the presentation and what is the most important for you, colleague. Meaningful and inspiring activities, plus instructor, guidance, and feedback is going to be better learning outcomes. Okay, so we have finished the presentation to tell you the following. Once you stop learning, you start dying. And this is true by Albert Einstein. Thank you very much, Ecuador. Thank you very much. To all of you for being here. You can contact me in any social network if you want, okay? My nickname is Olevilla in my Pinterest, okay? My Twitter, my website, OLENKA Villavicencio DLT, in the Wayland Instagram or LinkedIn, my Facebook group, IATEFL Peru LTC, or you can contact me by this email. Thank you, Andres Rodriguez, for this opportunity. And if you have any question, please let me know. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Olenka. So I'm reading some comments people are writing in the chat. Hello, Christian. Nice to see you, Christian. I met you last time. I remember you, Christian. You're so funny. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, teachers, for your time. And also, you have some questions. This is the time. Hello, Mr. Amer. Nice to see you. What time is in Pakistan?
As the Pakistan time is 10:36 p.m. in the night time.
Wow, Mr. Amer.
Yes,
So you,
yeah. Yes, thank you so much, sir. Yes, sir. I want to ask question.
Yes, sure. Yeah, you can ask a question.
Yes. Hello, ma'am. I'm from Pakistan. So I have the question that in these apps have a watermark or not?
Could you please repeat? I couldn't hear you.
Could you repeat it, please?
Because hi, I'm from the Pakistan, and it's a wonderful presentation. And I want to ask you that in these apps have a watermarks or not when we use these.
Watermark? I couldn't understand your question.
Watermarks like. Okay, ma'am. So I write.
Maybe you can type, please, dear Amer. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Anybody else, please, whereas Amer is chatting, putting their question in the chat box. Anybody else? And thank you for your appreciation, Amer, for your kind words. All right. Okay.
Watermarks, sir.
The watermarks. No, they are, well, this is depends. Yeah. For example, if you have a free version, don't have a watermarks. But generally, if you are going to pay the version, it's possible to have your watermarks because it's something that is private for you, belong to you. But when you have free account, this is free and this is public for everybody. Yeah, this is the only difference. Yeah. But some tools obviously have watermarks when you pay for that. Thank you, Amer. Anybody else, please?
It's okay. Thank you, Amer. Anybody else would like to make a question? Well, Olenka, I have a comment for you. So, well, in terms of your presentation, I think I'm telling you, it was wonderful. I think that we have learned something new. Maybe some teachers can know some applications, but in general terms, I think that it's good to know more, no? And the way that you have presented, you show the interaction. I think that that's the way that we can learn, no? Well, how can we learn in real life? Acting, participating. So, and the students love doing this, no? Because they feel motivation, no? They feel motivation um, when you just, we reduce the time, the, um, the teachers consuming talking, so we are going to go advanced, that we allow students to do it. So I think that's more meaningful for them, no? So I appreciate it, no?
The most important here is not the technology. The technology is only a resource, okay? So don't feel frustrated. You don't know all the apps, all the new applications that you have. The most important is how do you use that? The pedagogy, the methodology. How can you adapt? What kind of activities you choose according to your student learning outcomes? This is the most important. Okay, Luz, how a student in Peru work without technologies in some schools? This is a good question, Luz. For example, there are some students who use the Zoom, okay, platform, and they are going to chat. In public institutions, they use the WhatsApp, okay, and they are going to interact with the teacher. And some of them also, it's not necessary that you are going to show everything. During this, you can show the student a picture. And if you study in primary, it's a lot of realia and a lot of things to do, okay? You can find anything in this, in that, or what color. So this is depends of your student outcome. This is the way that a student here in Peru work, and especially for the public ones, also with Aprendo en Casa. Aprendo en Casa, it's for national institution that I think that is quite similar to Ecuador, okay, with the TV, because they don't have access to technology, okay, with the TV, and they are learning something new.
Yeah, exactly. Olenka, no? So I totally agree with you in that part, no? So technology is just a tool, no? So we as educators and teachers, we put in our hands all of the best, no? So the way that we introduce and motivate our students. Any other comments that you have to do? Hello. Janet is posting a question. What skills can you improve with Nearport?
Okay, with Nearpod, you can improve, for example, writing, okay, in collaborative work, to work all together. The 4 different skills, that is communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity. Also listening, because if you put a video, the student try to listen, try to analyze, try to understand. Speaking, because in Nearpod you can integrate the Flipgrid. So if you integrate the Flipgrid in Nearpod, is a good idea. Also, it's possible to integrate with Nearpod the Google Classroom. So at the end, you can improve all the skills, the 4 basic skills, that the listening, the writing, the speaking, and the listening, and so on. Yes, Janet, you can do that with Nearpod.
Very interesting question. Thank you, Janet.
Thank you, Janet.
Katia, it's a pleasure to see you, Katia. Hello. I'm not sure. I think you are from Argentina or from Lima, Peru.
Good morning, everyone. I'm from Lima, Peru.
Okay.
I nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And Olenka, I'm proud of you. I love the topic. This topic. Congratulations for that. But I appreciate very much Olenka, and thank you for learn different teachers. In my case, I agree with you when you speak about only the technology no is very important, but it's very important about for the class, the prepare for the class, the methodology, and only the class, because if you are a good teacher, if you are very, very good teacher in WhatsApp, in TV, in the use of that technology, it's a great teacher. When the teacher it's not motivated for different reasons, I I don't use. I feel good when the teacher is very funny. It's very funny. It's very friendly. It's very charismatic. In this case, I I appreciate that for this topic, Olenka. Thank you.
Thank you for coming here, Katya. Okay, it's a pleasure to see you here online. Okay, because I met her 2 or 3 years ago in Lima. Yeah.
Thank you
She's
so
one
much,
of the
Katia.
best friends of one of my friends, Gabriela. Yes. Thank you, Katya.
So welcome.
Anybody else to say something, to ask me for a question? Because after that, I would like to take a photo to put in my social media.
Yes, yeah,
I love it.
probably
Don't
would do
worry,
that.
Christian. You can see your photo on my Instagram. And thank you very much for coming and also for your question, because you are very interactive and you are innovative and you are here because the title of my presentation is learning, okay? So you need to be updated. You need to be here. And Marisol is here. Marisol was yesterday in my other workshop.
Yes, I arrived late, but I'm here.
You are here. You follow me. Thank you. I really appreciate you because it's your time. But the most important is that here are a great teacher who wants to inspire others, who want to learn more things in benefit of your student and institution. So thank you, Marisol. Thank you. Now teacher change education with their efforts to student. Absolutely agree, Luz. Absolutely agree. Okay, so we are taking a photo. Anybody else who wants to take?
Please, teachers, activate your cameras. Please wake up. No,
Wake up? No, with me it's not possible to wake up.
yeah, just kidding. Please, everybody, so activate your camera.
Okay, thank you, Maria. Thank you.
I can see you, Janet. No?
Thank you. No, thanks to you. Hi, Marisol. Nice to see you there. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love about here. There are some teachers from Peru. Yeah, Marisol, Janet is from Peru. Christian also from Peru. Okay, how can you know that today is my presentation? Maybe for my social network, maybe for that, maybe because you belong. No? Yes, Christian.
WhatsApp group.
The WhatsApp group.
Ah, your WhatsApp group. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, they are my
Christian
fans.
is very
No,
funny.
I am not having fun. I only a common teacher who want to be the best. And if I learn something new, because I love learning new things, I love sharing with others. Because this is the best way to learn something new. When you share, when this is not only for you, the universe is open for you. So go ahead and do your best. Luz, you're from Peru too. So yes, I have a lot of Peruvian here. Okay, thank you. Yeah, okay, for the photo, yeah? The photo. I said 1, yeah, 2, and 3. Try to do whatever you want. Yeah, thank you. Ready, thank you. Andres, your turn.
Thank you so much, dear teachers, professors, partners. It's a pleasure for me to present and invite speakers now. So because we can learn from each other, we can have different experience now. But the most effective way is when we participate as well, no, as the way that you did today, no. So my admiration for your participation. So Olenka, ton of blessings and ton of, I say thanks for contributing to this community, no? Well, so when we inspire others, when we transmit energy, motivation to do something, it's because we have innovative ideas, no? So try to take the best for your practice, no? So, well, on my own, I will say thank you, and I hope you can join us for the next presentation. I will let you know. I will invite you in the different groups, Facebook, WhatsApp. I don't know. Maybe you can spread the invitation. No. Thank you, Lenka. Thank you, Mr. Amer. Thanks for coming because I think it's a little bit late in your country in Pakistan. Thank you so much and have a Have a nice day, okay, everybody? Bye-bye.
You too.
You too. Bye bye.
Have a nice rest of
Thanks
the
a lot
day.
for the presentation.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody. Have a nice rest of the day.
Bye, everyone. Bye, everybody.
See you guys.
Bye bye,
Bye.
Erika.